There's a reason people keep coming back to the E46 M3, and it isn't nostalgia. It's not just because it's old, or because it reminds them of Need for Speed, or because every car influencer loves it. It's because there's something about this machine that refuses to die, something that makes even modern performance cars look a little bit insecure. BMW didn't just build a fast car with the E46 M3, they built a statement, a benchmark, a car that even after 2 decades makes people question whether progress actually feels better or if we lost something along the way. When you see one on the road, it hits different. It's not loud by accident, it's loud because it exists. The proportions are perfect in a way modern cars can't imitate. The stance is wide but clean. The fenders aren't swollen for drama, they're shaped for a purpose. Every line is confident, direct, and honest. No fake vents, no oversized screens, no artificial exhaust tuning. What you hear is what the engine actually does, and that engine, the S54, 333 horsepower from a naturally aspirated straight 6 that revs like it wants to break free from the block. In an era where everything is turbocharged, muted, and filtered through software, the E46 M3 feels like a living thing. It responds instantly, not because of electronics, but because there's a cable, a throttle body, and raw mechanical connection. Modern M cars might be faster, but they're not more alive. They're big, insulated, heavy, and complicated. The E46 feels like a tool built by people who got it, people who understood what driving should feel like, people who designed a car around sensation, not acceleration numbers. And the craziest part? This was the normal M3, not the CSL, not a limited edition, not a track-focused monster, just the standard car. And yet, it became the standard, the benchmark by which every generation after it is judged. Some came close, but none surpassed it in soul. Values are rising for a reason. This isn't hype, this isn't a trend, this is reality catching up with what enthusiasts have known for 20 years. The E46 M3 isn't just surviving, it's aging into something untouchable. It's the kind of car that makes people feel again. And in 2025, that might be its greatest superpower. What makes the E46 M3 untouchable isn't just the way it drives, it's the way it stays, the way it refuses to fade into the background. Even when surrounded by modern performance cars that are objectively faster, more efficient, and honestly more complicated. But that's exactly the point. Complication is not evolution. Speed is not soul. And the E46 M3 is one of the last reminders of that. When you get behind the wheel of an E46 M3, something strange happens. Your expectations reset. Your instincts sharpen. And for a moment, you wonder if you really needed all the technology modern cars insist on giving you. Because the E46 doesn't beg for your attention, it earns it. Through the steering wheel, through the chassis, through the way the car rotates mid-corner like it's reading the road surface and whispering instructions back to you. Most cars today isolate you. The E46 invites you in. It's the kind of car that teaches you how to drive, not how to operate a system. Every small mistake, you feel it. Every correction, the car rewards you. Every perfectly timed shift, every moment when the engine sings past 7,000 RPM, you understand why this car built an entire generation of enthusiasts. And yet the E46 M3's greatness isn't solely about driving, it's about identity. It became an icon not because BMW marketed it as one, but because the world decided it was. Look at its presence in media. Early YouTube car reviews, it was there. Every dream car under 20K list from 2010, it topped them. Every racing game from the era, you remember picking the E46 M3 because it felt like a cheat code, balanced, fast, and ridiculously fun. Even if you never drove one in real life, you knew this car. Then there's the sound. The S54 doesn't just make noise, it produces a personality. That metallic rasp, that rising wail as you go full throttle, that mechanical rawness, it's a kind of music we simply don't hear anymore. Everything today is filtered, digitized, controlled. The E46 M3 sounds like something that's alive, and the car scene noticed. Even today, content creators build entire channels around restoring, modifying, or saving these cars. People fly across countries just to buy the right color, the right manual, the right spec. Forums and Facebook groups are filled with owners who treat their cars like living artifacts, not antiques, but something worth protecting. That community loyalty is part of the E46's legacy. You don't just buy one. You join something, a history, a culture, a shared understanding that this car came from an era when manufacturers still cared about creating emotional machines, not just data-driven products. But here's the real secret behind why modern cars still can't beat it. The E46 M3 hits the perfect formula, the one no car has recreated since. Think about it. Kleine Schruges, small footprint, perfect proportion full eyes, perfect proportion sprue, high revving naturally aspirated engine, hydraulic steering, manual transmission, rear-wheel drive, just enough electronics to help you, but not so much that they drive for you. This exact combination simply doesn't exist anymore. It can't exist. Regulations won't allow it. Technology won't step back. And manufacturers won't take the risk of giving drivers something this raw, this demanding, this rewarding. This is why the E46 M3 doesn't just feel like it came from another era. It feels like it came from the last great era. The final chapter before the automotive world changed direction permanently. Even the problems, the rod bearings, the subframe concerns, have become part of the story, part of the culture. Things owners accept not as flaws, but as rites of passage. Because when a car is this good, people don't reject it for its imperfections, they embrace them. And that's the ultimate sign of a legend, when a car's weaknesses become proof of its worth. So what makes the E46 M3 untouchable? It's not just performance, it's not just heritage, it's not just nostalgia, it's the fact that nothing like it will ever be built again. You can buy a faster car, a newer car, a more comfortable car, but you can't buy something that feels the same. The E46 isn't chasing the modern world is chasing the feeling it left behind. Because some cars evolve, some cars improve, and some cars, the rare ones, become permanent. The E46 M3 didn't just earn its place, it cemented it. If you enjoyed diving into the story behind this legend, make sure to subscribe and like the video. It helps the channel grow and lets me bring you more hidden truths, forgotten icons, and the cars people don't talk about enough.